What kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Nudity or
like
language?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white.
What kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship?
I guess that ruined it. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? I just had the worst time actually starting the stream. Ironically, I actually tried to start it early, but I kept getting literally like messed up when I'm trying to start the stream. What's up? Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to actually start it early. Yeah, no, that I want to talk about it. I know I put up a video about what's going on after Tuesday, and it kind of sucks. And what's actually sucks more is just the people that was like, we're gonna vote our conscience and we're gonna make sure that we stick it to the Dems. It's like, man, that's a pretty nice nose you have there. It's a shame that you're cutting it off to smite your face, but I mean, like, you know, it's a pretty nice nose you got there. It's just one of those things where it's just like, man, it's sad. It is sad. It is definitely sad. But it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, it's just sad. I don't know what happened earlier where I just could not start the actual the stream. It's like it was something going on with Restream, and because something was going on with Restream, it just did not let me start the stream. So yeah, that's a thing that happened. And it's just like irritating because I try to be on time, and if I'm ever late, it's because to be quite honest, I don't feel like streaming, and depression is a thing, but you know, I'm part of the age where you have to, you know, you have to do it because you have to do it, not just like, oh shit, I'm depressed, so I can't do it, so I don't. Yeah. Oh God, it's okay. And I was actually talking to somebody. I actually went out last night to 2 events last night, and I was talking to somebody, and I was saying that for all the rich failed sons that Hasan talks about, Hasan is a rich failed son. He was a crash out in college. He had the bro code type bullshit. He needed to go to a brothel to actually have some fun. He was born a rich, spoiled fucking kid. He was. Don't let that shit lie to you. He's a nepo baby because his uncle, as you just said, is the founder of the Young Turks. He's a failed son, and he basically, like, people talk about him being, you know, rich and now and buying a house now. When reality, he would go on to do that breakdown where they used to put on Facebook, and he would dress up like a rich kid. Like this man has never struggled besides struggling to comprehend shit in his life. No, he is not even a socialist. This man is not even a socialist. he's a socialist in name only, and I as much as I don't like the spiteful little troll, and me and Destiny are the same height, so yeah. Destiny is a better representation of left activism than Hasan will ever be. And that's sad. And the thing about it is, Destiny's a spiteful little troll that sometimes it would be a miscategorization when he says he thinks with his head. He thinks with his fucking heart on his sleeve. He has his fucking heart on his sleeve, and that's what makes him petty. Because people break Destiny's heart. I know, it seems weird. People break Destiny's heart, and Destiny is a fucking super filler. Now, it's like, and what I hate about the online left, they equate mean with Nazi. They can't differentiate mean and Nazi because Destiny is a spiteful, petty little bitch. And I think he would actually agree with that. However, when it comes to actually sticking with his principles, you gotta like go for it. And because the well has been poisoned, like surprisingly, the only one that really does that is Hasan. Vosh doesn't like claim him to be a Nazi. He just claims him to be spiteful and petty. But Hasan, Mr. You can't say the N-word in rap songs, literally throws out every slur he can actually do. So yeah, nah. Yeah, but the Tabernacle is he kind of agreed with Frogan's take. That's the messed up part about it is because I saw the video. It's like, well, if you can be poor. You don't have to join the army if you're in the U.S. You can be poor. Dog, you're telling people that they can just live in a fucked up state. And I get it. He was in South Korea, so this is a little bit of a change from like their economy is like lesser than ours, and it does have some. Oh, he was in Vietnam. They do have some communist leaning. They have some socialist leaning, but to tell people like, no, you should want more from your future. If you join the army, you're just being evil. It's like it was kind of like, and he does have some tanky takes. That's another problem with the doomerism. That is it for somebody that's 2 years ago. I literally still have the clip on my computer to say like, no, you got to keep fighting. It's never a state of I won. No, I think Vosh is broken right now. The horse folder clip didn't do much. Didn't help much, but he's tired. Vosh needs to take a year off of streaming, or at least 6 months. He needs to sit back, live in his money, and take some time off of streaming. Would that end his career? Probably so, but he needs to take some time off streaming, at least 3 months, because that man is burnt out right now. And you can just tell by the content. You can tell. It's always a worrying when somebody who does his thing with debates literally is like, no, I'm not gonna debate no more. It's not worth it. And like I heard Destiny say that shit recently, but he will never just he will never stop with the blood sports. He won't stop with the blood sports. I just hope he doesn't decide to start filming and do his stuff in Myanmar. I may not agree with him with everything he says it about should be traveling to other countries. Yeah, no, like see, oh. Hold on, let me go outside to find a 4-leaf clover. A lefty that realizes that Myanmar is a thing? Wait, what? What? It's not all about the, Israel, Palestine. Myanmar is a thing, and Myanmar is a fucked up situation. Yeah, so, nah, like, man, Tuesday, I can't say that I was surprised. I'm surprised how many people didn't realize what they were voting for. That's what I'm surprised about. If you were to say like, yeah, tariffs. Wait, what's a tariff? I learned what, and maybe because I, graduated in 2000, I knew what a tariff was, and I'm like, that ain't cool. I knew from 4 years ago what a tariff was, about what it was doing to China, and the fact that the tariff was so bad, they literally had to pass a bill to help farmers. And it's just like, we've been down this road before. So I don't know. It's just, yeah. Anyway, let's get into some videos. We're gonna usually do our normal 2 hours. We may run a little bit over today, but yeah, we're gonna do some. But look, we already found out the hard way. We know what happened last time. We know it was a thing that happened. We know, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me stop. Because it's not even that, on the libs that I'm mad at. Like, people are going to be performatively cruel. Hell, I enjoy being performatively cruel. But it doesn't do anything for my outreach. So, I leave it to talking about people outside the outreach. But, like, the people that just didn't show up, that says, well, you cried wolf last time, and there was still a wolf. You just said it didn't happen last time. Look, as Bo of the Fifth Column put it, like, why would you trust people that let a boy get eaten by a wolf? The Republican Party is a fucking wolf. They go out and break from the tree line, and the boy says, hey, the Dems, hey, wolf. People come running to him, and the wolf runs off. They go back. There's no wolf. There was a wolf. I'm telling you, there was a wolf. I bet he's lying. The wolf waits for everybody to go. He comes back out, breaks a little further out of the tree line. The boy says, it's a wolf. It's a wolf. The wolf sees, and they taking a little bit longer to get here. Now, I'm gonna be a little bit, and when they finally get there, he breaks back into the trees. The people come out, it's like, there's no wolf. The boy's like, yes, there's a fucking wolf. I'm not lying. The people say, you're lying. Go back now. We live in our lives. You supposed to be here with... The boy says, I'm not lying. There's a wolf. I bet he's laughing at us when we go back because he wants to play games. The wolf comes back out. Boy says, it's a wolf. It's a wolf. Wolf realized ain't nobody coming. And he has a meal of sheep and boy. And when the town folks realize it's too late, it should have actually, been time to come back. They go up and see the remnants of a wolf meal. Oh, I guess he wasn't lying this time. And that's the problem. We had in fucking 2000 and 2004 the Bush administration doing shit that was illegal. But yeah, it's not really that bad. We had 2016 where we know Donald Trump was doing shit fucked up all the way to 2020, January 2021. We know, we see that. Oh, it's not that bad. We made it through. I don't know what else to tell these motherfuckers. Like, man, why would you trust people that allowed a boy to be eaten by a wolf? Right now, the American voters are that motherfucking people that let a wolf eat a boy and a sheep. Maybe they just get the sheep this time. Maybe they don't get the boy. And I'm sorry, the online left are the people that be like, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. They are the people that persuade people to say it ain't that serious. When a lot of people are just like, well, I don't know if it's a wolf or not. It ain't that serious. He's probably laughing at us. Right to this day, outside of motherfucking, all the presidents except FDR, Joe Biden and his administration has been one of the key factors in unionization. Because you mad because a issue that's getting TV coverage, not Sudan, not Myanmar, but because Israel, and you think, well, they white people, even though you don't know that they're not just white people, then there's a problem. I don't know what to tell these people, and I feel like I'm doing a video all over again. I'm not trying to rant. I'm sorry, guys. We supposed to be starting our video, but let's that's a good lead on. That's a good lead on, because we about to start our first video. So Ethan Klein and Hasan have been beefing on the internet. And Ethan Klein just realized how messed up Hasan has been in the last month or so. And I covered one of the videos before. And so here's us. Here's the newest video from Ethan Klein on Ethan Klein, his own channel, not H3H3, which is too long for me to go over. And yeah, we're gonna watch this new video that he put out, shall we?
Here to address something that happened on Thursday's show. We were doing our post-election cope stream.
And I watched clips of that show. The thing about it is, I'm sorry to say, his producer Dan likes Hasan too much. Like, seriously, he likes Hasan extremely too much. And it's kind of weird. And you see all of the excuses, like you see people that make excuses for Trump, and Dan just throws those excuses out. Well, it's not that bad. It's not this. It's not that. Like, dude, you are being blue MAGA right now. And it's just weird. I think the DNC should actually run a Ronald Reagan figure and just get a Hollywood actor for president. And I used to not entertain that, but yeah, because the presidency is a popularity contest. Okay, so this isn't a knock at Nate, but Nate, the lawyer, is a conservative. He may have some liberal leanings, but when I say he's a conservative, lawyers are by definition conservatives by the way they practice U.S. law. That's just a thing. It's not an insult, because I know conservative in a lot of online left spaces seems like an insult, but he's a conservative. So when you have the look of the perspective of actually, upholding law and, prosecutorial and defensatorial experience that the breadth of experience that he has, you take a look at law, the way that science takes law and popular things, the way scientists take a look at, popular science and stuff like that. It is a mindset, and I understand it. He has faith in the system, because rightly so, he has had that system, but it's just, how do I say it? It's hard for some people to escape their perspective of it. And I'm not saying that he can be wrong. It's just that his perspective of a lot of stuff comes from the perspective of a lawyer. And just like doctors and scientists, they have a different perspective than layman. So let's go.
And the subject of Israel had came up, and here is what was said about it. Let's take a look. Trump
is so pro-Israel, it's
fucking
insane.
Not only is he pro-Israel,
him and
he hates
Bibi,
Arabs.
him
Yeah,
and
for
Bibi
sure.
like talk a lot, and Bibi's become a lot like Trump.
Yeah,
so.
Bibi's his guy. They're like homies. Bibi's celebrating last night.
Just the other day, Bibi fired a really good guy that a lot of people are pissed about, and he fired him.
You know what? And this, I will never get over this. People say that, Ethan crashed out. And one of the reasons why he crashed out is, and you can actually guys go back to watch that stream. They were sitting talking on the stream, and Ethan was like, "Yo, I get it. It's a problem with what Israel is doing. I just had a kid. I wouldn't want my kid to like have to deal with this. But Hasan, you need to moderate your chat, because they were calling his wife a baby killer. And I'm sorry for Hasan to be like, well, you're saying some of the things that these right-wing people are saying. With no, the only nuance Hasan has is when he's trying to defend himself. And you doing that, and I'm telling you, moderate your chat, and you're not going to, like, regardless of how I feel about my ex, you ain't going to disrespect the person that just popped out a kid for me. And when I ask you to deal with it, well, I can't do anything about it. And people forget that Hasan's chat is fucking insane. But it's one of those things like, oh no, it's just the way they are, or they're a little bit crazy. They're not representation. Like, people were literally saying that his wife was a baby killer. Somebody who was a fucking secretary, because she had to do compulsory work. And this is my problem that I had with the Tabernacle, about saying that, well, you don't have to do it. People, if like literally, there is a law that you have to do service in the armed forces. If you don't, like, they redline you. And I'm gonna say something about what like a lot of leftists don't understand. If you get redlined for your career, that means you can't get a job. I know some of you motherfuckers don't want to get a job ever. But if you get redlining is not fun for your career. Let me put it in a better term. If you get blacklisted from working and you can't feed your family, not knowing for the next 70 years of your life you can't get a legitimate job, and you tell that to a 19, 20-year-old, well, you can just self-sacrifice for the good of other people, when most of you motherfuckers are 19 through 26 and wouldn't sacrifice shit for other people, but for yourself. Not even your own moral code, so other people would actually have a better life. Then you can't complain that somebody won't just, they have to like not go into the military. I'm sorry, it's just like, that's a rant, but like, I'm sorry, but let's continue.
Because they had a disagreement, and that's like so Trump coded.
Well, he was like a moderating voice in the war room.
Yeah.
And he got rid of him, or at least a more moderate voice. I don't know anything about the guy. Here we're talking about Yoav Galat, who was a member of Netanyahu's war cabinet, who just yesterday was fired by Netanyahu because he wanted to end the war. And Netanyahu wants to continue the war, and therefore he fired him. Once he was fired, people in Israel took to the streets and are protesting because, as far right as Netanyahu's war cabinet is, he is literally a moderating voice in that cabinet, and was the only one representing the people and pushing for the war to end.
And see, this is another thing too. This is where I try to understand certain things. In his little response video, you can just tell how Hasan was just reacting. He doesn't think that Israel should exist. He doesn't. He doesn't think that they should exist, regardless of their apartheid state, regardless of their. He doesn't think that they should exist. He's upset at Ethan for saying that Israel should exist. That's what he's upset about. Not that Ethan has said, "Oh, let's do the the wiping out of people." Ethan just says, well, they should exist. The person who is descended from, you know, the Ottomans is upset about people being killed. And a person who is pushing, like, it you know, and, you know, I'm not even gonna say it's a Turkish thing because, you know, whatever. It's somebody who's pushing for the Soviet Union is upset with ethnic cleansing. That's one of the things that's kind of really, really weird. I mean, like, if you think that, like, you know, America bad, you would at least know the history of the champion of the core of the people that you're trying to, you know, go for. I mean, like, Stalin, if anything, he was good for cleansing, ethnically so. But let's go.
The problem with Yoav, which I don't even think Hila probably knew at the time because this war's been going on for so long, is that he's somewhat infamous for this quote here. He said on October 8th, there will be no electricity, no food, no fuel. We are fighting human animals and we act accordingly. When he's talking about entering Gaza in the first phases of the war. Now, a lot of people look at this language and think that it's dehumanizing and genocidal, and I'm one of those people. I agree that this is a horrible thing to say, and I don't defend him, and I never would defend him.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Even if you give the most charitable light and say, well, he's just talking about the terrorists. Yeah, no shit. However, dude, you need to pull up a better PR statement. Like, for real. You need to get it. Yeah, like, PR needs to be a lot better to just say that shit, even if you mean just a terrorist. So yeah, no, that's yeah, no, that's a fucked up thing to say.
Defend him a statement like this, which I assume people who watch this show know and understand. Now, a year plus later, for whatever reason, this is the same guy who's advocating for the war to end in Israel. And Hila, looking over the news, sees that people are rioting, that people are upset, and that people who want the war to end are upset that he got fired. And that's basically all that happened. We're talking about the fact that he's the only person that wants to end the war. And I personally don't understand how that's not relevant. Here from The Guardian, a left-leaning newspaper you guys all probably know. Here's a headline.
I mean, like, it says something for, and you know what? Here's the thing, and I'm actually gonna say this. I'm gonna be very honest with you. To me, Ethan Klein has always been the drama streamer, but that lawsuit that he got hit with made him become more responsible than what a lot of online streamers actually are. And yes, you can make fun of his, you know, H3 podcast, but regardless of it, he does more research than so many other people for him to be just the drama podcast. But let's continue.
Netanyahu fires Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, triggering protests in Israel. Demonstration in Tel Aviv, widely seen by Israel's allies as a break on far-right elements of the Israeli government. Again, this isn't just my opinion. This is opinion that's held by internationally, that he is a moderating voice on the war cabinet, once again, advocating for the war to end, which is what I thought we all wanted. Here's another article from The Guardian. Yoav Gallant reportedly says Israeli army has nothing left to do in Gaza. The ousted defense minister also quoted as saying Netanyahu rejected peace deals against advice of his security officials. As you can see, I'm not saying any of this to defend him. What he said and what he's done should very well.
So it sounds like the guy that he's talking about is a fucking general. And I know army's bad, war bad, but it's a fucking general. And what I mean by that, first, he's fucking human. What happened on October 7th was fucking monstrous. You should never specifically target civilians. That just goes out the back. targeting of civilians is a bad move. It only makes you look like evil guys, bad guys, villains, Saturday morning or otherwise. It makes people mad. It doesn't give your cause any legitimacy, and it's to provoke a response. So, in the end, the whole bullshit about, well, if you're oppressed people, you have a right to fight back on any way possible to other military targets. Civilians are not military targets. I don't give a fuck of what a second thought thinks about, people or babies when he lives in a fucking mansion and his second channel is to test, high-end sports cars. Fuck him. But all right. I'm sorry. These people who are fucking rich are telling you to run and give up your lives or give up your well-being so they can sell to you on the internet, and then they act like the right wing is bad, even though they doing the same fucking tactics, getting you upset, getting you stressed out, get you doomer. Well, no, they believe any type of things, because they're fearful. And what are you trying to do? But going back to the general, or the military leader, he was a general. He got mad. He was hurt. He was upset. Now it's time to end the shit. That sounds just like a human. That sounds like a general. And that sounds like somebody who wanted to punish the other side, but it's like, okay, enough punishment. Let's go. Well, let's go.
Well, be investigated by the International Criminal Court. And if he's found, he should submit to an investigation. If he's found guilty, then charge him. But what I am saying is that I think that while Ela misspoke and said he's a good guy, her intention was that, this guy is trying to end the war. And I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page as that being a good thing.
I feel like the reason I brought it up was mainly to express the frustration with Bibi and him firing the one guy that was...
And see, that's the problem. She didn't say everybody in the situation is super evil. They all deserve to be burning in whatever hell that you think it is, or freezing in hell, depending on your religion. That's the problem. Because you were told that everyone is unhumanly evil. You were told that they were dogs or pig dogs or other bullshit like that. That's what the leftists have been telling people off the bat. And no matter what's going on, it's no nuance. They're all evil, and they all want the Palestinians not to be alive anymore and all this other good bullshit. That's what the left has been feeding people. But let's go.
Somewhat, attempting at moderation. It wasn't really so much to say Gallant is a good guy. I shouldn't have used that word. That was a bad choice on my part, considering stuff that he has said that I was not even thinking of. Really coming from the concerning feeling of like, we have Trump in office and Bibi just fired the guy that is opposing him. That's all I was trying to say, but I do understand that was not a good choice of words, and I would not have said that again. So I'm stepping away for a little while from being on camera and being on the podcast. It's too much, and it's not fair for everybody.
Yeah, like, it has to be said that, like, a lot of these people, a lot of these leftists, like, dude, come on. And I guess that's why my channel hasn't actually grown the way I want it to grow. It's like, they take the slightest slight and just dogpile on people. They are the bullies that they used to get bullied by. I applaud anybody who gets on camera. And you can do it like if you're not, voice only. But you get up and present yourself as somebody who tries to talk to other people. I applaud them, and sometimes those words don't just work out. They're not a video essay. You can just cut out words that they don't like the takes of. Again, let's look at motherfucker like FD Signifier. He is a blabbering idiot without the power of editing. And racist. But so yeah, no, no, I, but you said one thing in a live stream when you're trying to explain the point and you're trying to get a full point out and you're wrong. It's just all these left wing motherfuckers that talk about activism that claim they want to be the soldiers in the new revolution. Get on camera. Talk to thousands of people at the same time. The internal cancel culture needs to be spoken out against. I'm still kind of mad about what happened to Lindsay Ellis in the past. Her platform could have potentially reached that. Yeah, exactly. The right is just aggressive. The left is just passive aggressive. As much as I think he's a fucking blithering idiot, what's going on with Xander Hall is like, yeah, you just need to go to work at McDonald's. You go work at McDonald's. You don't have any talent. Go work at McDonald's. It's like, first of all, stop using that as an insult. Secondly, he turned on the people that says, hey, maybe you shouldn't just shit on Joe Biden that much. And people were just like toxically going after him, and the whole Demon Mama thing. And you find out about Demon Mama, what happened to her, with her, like, housekeeping that she had to do. And it's just like, and fuck, I will say this. And I got a video that I got to actually present to y'all soon. President Sunday is a spiteful, petty little bitch. Is spiteful and petty as Destiny is, but he just don't have as big as audience. Anybody that doesn't recognize that President Sunday acts like a scorned friend, lover, cousin, brother to so many people on the online left, then I don't know what to tell you. He's the most American Canadian. And what do I mean by that? He's the most American Canadian. I don't like, and maybe that's just the way I look at stuff. Like, I see so many people that are like, it's okay to be like, a little bit edgy and have jokes, but like some of these online left people are just so fucking spiteful. Okay, let's go,
buddy. And yeah.
So that's where our head was at when we said that. But now people like Hasan are going on their channels and accusing us of supporting a war criminal. Anyway, here's what Hasan said this evening about the clip that sent everybody into a frenzy.
Crazy. I just hate how Ethan is brigading smaller content creators like the deprogram because he couldn't get to you. It's fucking gross how he keeps picking smaller content creators that are just getting
the smaller content creator. What the? Wait, what? The people that's on the deprogram podcast are not smaller content creators. Hasan is just lying. Second Thought has 2 million subscribers. Well, he did. He said the whole settler things. Like, seriously. This whole, well, you're bigger, so why are you talking bad about me? Why you castinate and allow your chat to castinate his fucking wife? I mean, like, oh my God, I watch live streams. While I'm doing other shit. But how do people just sit back and be sycophantic in chats like this when you can literally go to the video? I saw this video originally on I think this was like the one I saw on Destiny channel. I watch a couple of people like Destiny, Papa Gut, Chut fucking Logic was he's an asshole to watch. But like, you can go to the original video and watch this shit, right? Am I wrong with just going to the original video and watch this shit? Then Hasan do a lame crap during the Obama years. So yeah, because he's lame. He's a fucking lame. And the thing about this, the fucked up part about it is, if you ever notice Hasan's voice, once you actually, because he actually lowers the tone in his sound production. That's the fucked up part about it. And you hear his real fucking voice. Oh, he's a fucking lame. He's a fucking lame. He's a fucking lame. He's the epitome of the nerd that had a fucking glow up. And the only reason why he had a glow up is because daddy's and mommy's money made him act a little bit, be able to work out and do a little bit better. But let's go.
And he is sitting on his golden throne, just straight up harassment. I know he's just.
I can't get over the fact that they keep fucking crying about me responding to these communities. Like, this is the biggest socialist podcast. They have like they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Second Thought has 2 million subscribers. When can I respond to these people?
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. They act as if Ethan is going after a 500 subscriber Andy. But let's go.
When is it warranted? Like, give me a fucking break.
He's just like aligning with all these fucking drama peddlers like Keemstar and shit in an effort to try and get me fucking banned is psychotic to me, you know?
Here's the thing. Hasan should have been banned a long time ago. Everybody's saying that he's never been banned. He has been banned once. For when they repeatedly told him, hey, stop using the word cracker. The dude stopped using that word. But he went on to say that he was like, cracker, now ban me. And they had to, because he was, blatantly flouting the rules. But it was Destiny's fault that I got banned. No, your words left your mouth, and you did it because, look, and you got banned for a day. That's the fucked up part about it. He was crying because he got banned for a day for some shit he egged on. And then he tried to get somebody else, a recording of somebody else of him saying, well, don't you think it's kind of bad? As a black man, don't you think it's kind of bad? And the dude turned around and said, I don't really like the idea of using those racial words. It's kind of a bad look. And Hasan was like, but it's kind of cool to do it, right? It's not lame to do it, right? Unironically, he's being can I get a pass? Can I get a pass? Please, can I get the pass? Can I get the pass? Can I get the pass to say what I want to say? But let's go.
No, I just don't get it. I don't understand it.
What a fucking liar, dude. What a Weasley little fucking liar. He's just straight up lying. He's just lying right now. In fact, this is a lie that he keeps saying, is that I'm somehow aligning myself with Keemstar. Once again, I'll show you.
So here's the thing. What Ethan is failing to realize is that Hasan needs to protect his ego. Hasan needs to protect his ego, and everybody that doesn't like him is a hater, and they're Nazis, and they're bad, and they're evil, and they're trying to hurt his feelings because he's the most important thing there is. They're trying to hurt his feelings. He's bad. He's bad because nobody ever would actually think that he's wrong at all, because he has to be wrong. He has to be right. Of course he's right. He's right all about everything, every time, all whatever. Hold on. Let me just pull it up. I'm just pulling it up right now. Where is this at? I wish I would have saved it. This is so long ago. I can't find it. The Hasan defense pattern. Yeah, I can't find it. I was looking for it. But yeah, no, like Hasan needs to protect himself, needs to protect his ego. That's why he has the whole thing about, well, you guys, I want to do gaming, but you guys don't like doing gaming. He's watching gaming streaming because the numbers don't go high enough. The same person that complains about, well, companies just want numbers go up and they just want to get as much money as they can from you, is the same motherfucker that's mad, well, I'm not going to do gaming because the numbers don't go up as much. Let's go.
I went and fished out the original stories. I was talking about Frogan getting shit from a ton of conservatives for her wonderful remarks about hoping American military men.
But Ethan, don't you realize by just bringing a spotlight to what she says, you're making sure that everybody tries to hurt and harm her, both emotionally and physically, because you bring it up because you disagree with her. So if you bring it up and disagree with her, no matter what the reason, it's because Nazi. You're a Nazi because you brought it up because you have a problem with what she says. That's a Nazi. Even though you're saying don't do this, every right winger say, well, this is the point and you shouldn't do this. And even though they're just trying to dog whistle, even though dog whistles are a thing that only right wingers do, because reasons, no left winger actually dogs whistle. So if you're dog whistling, that means you're a right winger. Fuck. This is tiring. Like, these are these people's thought processes. These are the processes. They dog whistles are only for evil things, and no leftist is evil, so they can't do dog whistling. And so if you do dog whistling, no matter what it's about, even if you're saying that something that isn't a dog whistle, but the right wingers lie, so left wingers can't lie, left wingers can't exaggerate. So you have to be a right winger. Fuck, this is tiring. Let's go.
Get PTSD. I was showing it to say it's not my fault that she's getting harassed when this clip of hers going mega viral on Twitter and being called out by the worst people on the internet, right? Look at, these are all conservative shitbags. These are all people that I disagree with and have openly said terrible things about, including Keemstar. So like the way that he singles him out and says, oh, Ethan is co-signing Keemstar, he's a fucking liar, dude. He's a weaselly little liar.
The election was also to do some of these people's online damage too. Maybe not all, but it's hard to play.
The person that they're talking about is Yoav Gallant. Yoav Gallant, alongside Benjamin Netanyahu, has an active petition for his arrest by the ICC. The person that they are talking about here.
So does Putin, but you're not quick to condemn him. But like Hasan really is going to actually do that. So is Putin, but you're not actively. He's doing a genocide. Well, it's just a war, and they feel like they're Russian speaking, so they have a right to the land. Yeah.
Before getting fired by Benjamin Netanyahu, the person that they're calling a moderating voice said this, which is the reason why there is an active petition, an active application for a warrant for his arrest by the ICC. I don't know. I'm legitimately shocked.
The problem why I'm frustrated with this whole situation, you guys know me. I'm more than willing, more than happy to address shortcomings and errors that I've made and take every chance I can to learn and grow from them, right?
No, fuck that. You're supposed to, when you're wrong, double down. And and then triple down, and then quadruple down, and then gazillion down. Because nothing says strength is when you're presented with evidence that you're completely wrong, and you say, but communism.
But the problem I have is that there's our subreddit and our community is overridden with these 8-year longtime ultra fans who can no longer, tolerate us, or they can no longer walk down this path with us as we've thrown our lot in with the Nazis, right? But like these same people.
And this is what I mean. Oh my God. Ethan is honest. He's honest. Like, yo, I'm doing this for the fans. Yes, it's beneficial for me, but I'm not going to hold a position that I know is wrong just to hold the position. Hasan, on the other hand, sit back and will literally lie about something to his chat, his fandom, or heavily exaggerate. One, because he's captured by his audience. Two, he's a fucking idiot. Three, he's a coward. And somewhere down 4 or 5, he's malicious. But let's continue.
Okay, they hold no standards, and Hasan can go out there and glaze an international terrorist organization and its leader and glaze up Hasan Nasrallah like he's a fucking great dude.
Hasan Nasrallah was assassinated. Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization that is also a part of the Lebanese parliament.
Do we like them or no?
I think as a resistance group, they're pretty successful against Israel.
No, they're not. Oh, God. Damn it. No. Oh, my God. No. If they're a resistance group, they're also a resistance group against the Lebanese government. He's the Hasan is the epitome of the. Well, I'm going to be the revolutionary. Man, that's cool. You're a revolutionary. You go and do fighting. I'm going to be a revolutionary. I wish I could, but my ankle. He's the epitome, but I got bone spurs. And when you ask him 20 years from now, what struggle did you have when the times are going bad? Oh, my personal war is dodging STDs, or in his case, charisma. Like, for real. For real. Hold on, guys. All right, let's go.
They are a terrorist organization. Like they're designated. They are designated by the American state as a terrorist organization.
I do not like them then.
Well, like
I like what you like.
I don't have an issue with them. Let's just say.
I'm going to give you guys a crash course on Hezbollah. Let's start back.
Wait, what? What? You literally have your friend telling you, I'm not down with the T words. I'm not. Well, I don't have a problem with them. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Back from the beginning. 1983, suicide truck bombing of the U.S. Embassy in Beirut. 45 embassy staff were killed, 34 injured. They bombed the French Marine barracks in Beirut, 300 dead. Attempted murder of the head of the Turkish Jewish community. Suicide bombing of the Argentine Jewish Mutual Association building, Buenos Aires, 85 killed, 300 injured.
I don't have an issue with them, let's just say.
Bombing of a restaurant.
And see, this is the craziest thing. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, you're targeting civilians, dog. Civilians. That is a problem. That is a issue. And I'm sorry, Hasan is not a smart person. And if he thinks that, oh no, targeting civilians is good because the U.S. No, first of all, the U.S. doesn't target civilians. Second of all, the Israel Army, the Israel Defense Force, is not the U.S. Army. Thirdly, the Saudi Arabian Army is not the U.S. Army. The U.S. doesn't target civilians. And even in the drone strikes, yeah, it's fucked up that they had so much collateral damage. But their thing is not to target civilians. The one administration that was purposely targeting civilians was the Trump administration. But let's continue.
Restaurant near the U.S. Air Force Base in Spain, 18 killed, 83 injured. Car bombs of the U.S. Embassy.
Wait, did he say Spain? Wait, Spain. Spain, which is on the other side of the Mediterranean. Spain. This is the shit that I don't get. Why would you be okay? Okay, let's go.
Embassy in Beirut, 11 killed, 58 injured. Hijacking of Kuwait airline planes, killed 4. Suicide bombing at the Israeli embassy in Buenos Aires, 29 killed, 240 injured.
I don't have an issue with them. Let's just.
Buenos Aires isn't even the same hemisphere. All right, let's go.
Say.
Suspected of carrying out suicide bombing missions against Israeli vacationers in Bulgaria. Indicted for the assassination of former Lebanese Prime Minister Rafik al-Hariri.
I don't have an issue with them.
Hezbollah participated in the Syrian civil war on the side of Assad, violent dictator. They're responsible for the genocide of well over 500,000 Syrians. Here's an article from Amnesty International. Syria, surrender or starve, strategy displacing thousands, amounts to crimes against humanity. Does that sound familiar?
I don't have an issue with them.
While the Syrian government's stated aim has been to vanquish opposition fighters, its cynical use of surrender or starve tactics has involved a devastating combination of sieges and bombardments.
I don't have an issue with them.
These have been part of a systematic as well as
Hasan's career, among at worst, at best, will never grow. Because Ethan is being Ethan, and he is being thorough with this shit. It will never grow out the niche community that it is, and it would the rise of people such as myself, new people on the left that are a little bit more liberal, because that's a dirty word for some reason. People like Hutch, because he switched from gaming to politics. People, news networks like the Midas Touch, Brian Tyler, whatever that cat name is, of these leftists, people who are actively left, but don't label themselves as the online left the way so many of these fucking cesspits of community that are centered around just one person. With the rise of those communities, we're not going to see Hasan's career maybe motherfucking over, especially if Dan, whatever he is, actually gets some banned from Twitch. Well, let's go.
widespread attack on civilians that amounts to crimes against humanity. Sounds like what Israel's doing in Gaza.
I don't have an issue with them.
Relentless attacks on civilians, in addition to immense suffering caused by siege tactics, deliberate attacks on civilians and civilian objects cause unimaginable misery. The government and Hezbollah forces burned agricultural fields just as a form of punishment, even though we couldn't access them.
I don't have an issue with them.
Once again, sounds like what Israel's doing in Gaza. As of May 21, a minimum of 580,000 people is estimated to have been killed, with 13 million Syrians being displaced and 7 million refugees forced to flee Syria.
I don't have an issue with them, let's just say.
Here's some quotes from Hezbollah leaders, including Narshallah. Our struggle will end only when this entity, if Israel, is obliterated. We recognize no treaty with it, no ceasefire, and no peace agreement. According to Shal Shai, Nasrallah said in a speech delivered in Beirut, "What do the Jews want? They want security and money. Throughout history, the Jews have been Allah's most cowardly and avaricious creatures. If you look all over the world, you will find no one more miserly and greedily than they are."
I don't have an issue with them.
But yet, there's no... Like, seriously, if the left doesn't understand that there is a issue with anti-Semitism with these groups, like, I don't know what else is it. All right, hey, let's go.
If we search the entire world for a person more cowardly, despicable, weak, and feeble in psyche, mind, and ideology and religion, we would not find anyone like the Jew. Notice, I do not say the Israeli.
I don't have an issue with them.
Badi Kainban, in his 23 October 2002 article, quoted Narshallah as saying, "If Jews all gather in Israel, it will save us the trouble of going after them worldwide." The history of Jews has proven that, regardless of the Zionist proposal, they are a people who are evil in their ideas. The state of the grandsons of apes and pigs, the Zionist Jews, and he condemns them as the murderers of the prophet.
Isn't Hasan's community popular for saying that, you know, Jewish people or the Israeli people are pig dogs? But there isn't any anti-Semitism in the leftist community. Let's go.
According to Hasan Nasrallah, he said the Jews invented the legend of the Nazi atrocities.
I don't have an issue with.
Yeah, and then that's another thing. So many of these groups say the Holocaust didn't happen. This is fucking unbelievable. Let's go.
Let's just say.
So my point is, if you're going to come down so hard on Ela for what she said, where's the energy when Hasan defends Hezbollah and Hassan Nasrallah, who is a violent, genocidal, anti-Semite who mass murdered Syrians and committed terrorism all around?
But don't you know, Ethan, you're doing on both sides. It's a whataboutism, because reasons of whataboutism. Because your wife was a baby killer. She killed babies, and even though her passing papers to people was like she was the paper cut. She was doing a paper cut, like she was a paper cut assassin, even though she was a secretary. Like, ooh. If you ever play Infamous Second Son, that little special mission where you get the paper cut person, yeah, because of reason.
Around the world. Where's all the 8-year subscribers flooding into his community saying they can't follow him in these footsteps anymore?
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen. You have to remember something, okay? A lot of these dudes, you see them in their fucking fits, and you hear about like some of their attitudes about like gay people, for example, and you immediately fucking resort to Orientalist perspectives, not realizing that these motherfuckers are better read than you by a million.
If they're reading hateful stuff, that doesn't make them a better person. I'm sorry. If your favorite book or on the list of your favorite book is Mein Kampf, but plugged in for your particular community, then we have a problem. The fuck? Like, what? What? They read more books, so they're better than you. Why do, like, I know a lot of Hasan's community have a victim fetish. But they do. Is it also a kink, a shaming fetish as well? Fuck. Is that what you have to do to get big on YouTube? Insult your chat because they're stupid, and I need you stupid people to give me your stupid money so I can pay my stupid bills. Like, the fuck? I don't get it.
Okay. Like, it's not a broken clock situation. No, dude. Half of these dudes literally get educated in America and in the UK. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Because it's a better system, and they go back home and say, yeah, hate America. They want you, their stupid education. Well, you just benefit from the stupid education. Yeah, I know. I needed it because, they're the best schools, but yeah, fuck them because of their reason. Like, what?
This is why it's Orientalist. To literally look at these dudes and go, oh, no, they're fucking barbaric baboons. And like sometimes they get this shit right. No, dude, he knows.
No, they're monsters that kill their own people in order to enforce power. I thought you had an issue with that, Hasan. The fuck? All right, let's go.
It's crazy. He's read more books than you could ever imagine. And also, ultimately, he is regarded as a pretty brilliant person. In terms of like everything that he's done.
I mean, like, does he regularly break out the knee pads on the stream to suck off terrorists? God damn.
You might not agree with his methods. You might not agree with his attitude overall in terms of like, in terms of his opinions on civil liberties and shit like that.
So wait. I'm supposed to like somebody that I don't like the means and the ends. I don't like their actions and their ideas about shit. I'm supposed to admire somebody. He is literally the embodiment of they're cool because they went out and did something. He is literally the embodiment of that.
But ultimately, this motherfucker has read a shit ton of books.
I don't have an issue with them, let's just say.
All right, y'all. Look, in today.
All right. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't know what else to say. Ethan is doing the Lord's work, however non-existent he may be. It's just sad that it's taken Ethan who was once a friend of Hasan, to address this like that. But, you know, maybe they get better. Maybe they get better. Anyway, we're going to cut this video segment here. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video and all of my videos, which you can actually help support by joining my Patreon. Yay. Cut the video segment here. It's just, Ethan is doing the Lord's work on this motherfucker. Like, seriously, it's gonna be marvelous when it finally happens. All right. So, let me see if I can actually get that.
Yo, what up, squad?
I'm sorry, guys. Just
Got a beat.
All right. So.
Yo, what up, squad? All right, man. Listen, y'all. Something.
I hate when that shit does that. Let's get to the next video. All right. So we're gonna go on to the next video. Last week, you guys saw me do a video. Or was it last week? I don't know. It's one of those things. But last week, you guys saw me do a video where a YouTuber from like 10 months ago start actually saying, whoa, this is what's wrong with black YouTube, and it was just like trash content. Now, as a black YouTube creator, first I will say this: like, share, and subscribe. I know y'all got tired of hearing that, but still, we're gonna still ask for that. I personally was appalled at the amount of generalization that this person actually does. Now, I've made it no secret that I want more black people to be on YouTube or social media content, regardless of if I agree with their political stance or not, or agree with their production or the content they have or not. I believe that with, you know, familiarity, you bring not contempt, but just, you know, understanding. So the more people that are on the YouTube that's more diverse, then you'll get more people that's diverse, and you'll get more of a understanding of, hey, the black people ain't just big scary people, they are just like you and me. You get what I mean. But this cat in his original video just pointed out shit that wasn't just black people creator, and I was kind of get strong pick me vibes of, look, I make content that's actually good, and these other people make content that's bad, and it was just distasteful. And a couple of weeks ago, he came out with a new video. A couple of months ago, he came out with a new video about how black content on YouTube is just getting worse. Frame one. Now, the last time he came out with a video, it was, let me just put that right there. It was, hey, you know, I rub my brick on my friend. Now this shit, right? This shit. Let's see how he justifies this shit. And let's go.
BBL, asking homeless people freaky questions. Little RT 20v1. This is actually getting out of hand. A few months ago, I dropped a video titled The Problem with Black YouTube, and in that video, I basically talked about how I feel like there's two types of black content creators. One kind cares about their content and what they actually put out on the internet, and the other kind basically just trend hops and spams the most corniest content possible. All the public interview and like...
So here's the thing. It's YouTube. It's a social media. It's the appeal of it is the less produced shit, or less big corporate thing produce shit. But again, nothing that this person brought up in his video is specific to just black people. And he complained that, oh, it's about overly sexualizing black people, but you only bring up examples of the bad over-sexualized versions of black people. You are literally doing the thing. But let's go.
20v1 spamming YouTubers, and that video has gotten a lot of mixed feedback. You know, some people said that I was spitting in that video. A lot of people even gave me a lot of props for speaking up about this issue. And then some people thought that what I was saying was kind of a little Uncle Ruckusy. Some people were even saying that I wasn't the best spokesperson.
Wait, what? So other people had the same reaction that I had. Like, dude, you trying to pretend like you one of the good ones. But hey, let's go.
Person for this because I speak proper and I sound white, even though, I mean,
no, stop pulling out the straw man. You are acting like a fucking pick me. Look, I can do good content, and all these other bad people, they're one of them. They are a nick. You guys get it. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure last time I checked, I'm black. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I guess I gotta sound black as well. I don't know how a black person's supposed to sound, but y'all tell me in the comment section below. Overall, there was a lot of mixed feedback with that video. And in today's video, I actually wanted to return to that topic of black YouTube once again, because I've been seeing some things, and I'm not gonna lie, it's low-key getting insane. Starting with these 20v1s. Now, these 20v1s, they were pretty popular like 6-7 months ago, and they're still pretty popular till today. If you're unfamiliar with the 20v1, I mean, basically, it's one person versus 20 other people, and they just...
But, like... He does realize that this was reality TV. Like, what does he think The Bachelor is? I mean, like, what does he think The Bachelor is? I'm worried. Like, does he realize there's this show called The Bachelor? Like Pleasure Island and all the other things. Like, does he know that? Does he realize that? I'm sorry, I'm confused. The street interviews. Jay Leno used to do street interviews. Like he'd have his people and they like does he know that this shit is like a thing that is not new? All right, let's go.
Speed date each person, each round. That's pretty much it. Now, like I said, these 20v1s are still popular till this day, and nothing's really changed with these, except for instead of using adults, they are now using children, as you guys saw in the intro. Yes, there was a creator out here who created a 20v1 with Little RT, the 10-year-old rapper. If that is not insane...
It's almost as if when you're doing television, because let's be honest, it's just reality TV, that you have to get more extreme for more or the same views. But what does this have to do with any of this have to do with them being black?
I don't know what is. I genuinely don't. Instead of using Lil RT as a side character like that one guy did, he's now upgraded to a main character, and they got this man speed dating children. But yeah, that's like the only changes they've made with these 20v1s. Other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Still scamming their...
Look, point out the big issue. Point out the big issue. But it's this big. It happens everywhere, but just one person. But believe me, it's big, it's bad. And I know GA actually threw it in there. Internalized racism is a bitch. Look. This is the tools they used to use against all black folks, pointing to one or two examples and saying they all like this. Yeah, there's a few good ones, but most of them are like this. All right, let's go.
Fans with the Cash App link in the description claiming that you're going to make $750, and we already know how that goes. Cash App is not giving you $750 for free. That just doesn't make sense. That's a terrible business move. They're still using the exact same...
So, here's the thing. Desperate people will do shit to fucking get money. I know, weird. Desperate people just voting in a convicted criminal because they thought they was gonna make them more money under this motherfucker. Because they desperate. All right, let's go.
Intros as one another, and they're also still using the exact same profile pictures as one another. Like, there's literally zero.
Because it's popular. It has nothing to do with them being black. You fucking idiot. If you want to make the case of you need to be, you know, the special N-word, you need to be, you know, an upstanding, virtuous, you know, representation of the black community. Regardless, if you have to say, if you want to make the case that most of these motherfuckers need to be the Obama version of YouTube, you have a different video in your hand. But when you saying that these are just the black YouTube channels that do this, dude, you need to reset your algorithm. You need to reset your algorithm. But let's go.
Creativity when it comes to these 20v1 tubers. Now, one specific 20v1 that I really want to talk about right now, because I feel like this is the elephant in the room, is this little RT 20v1. A few weeks ago, I was scrolling on Twitter, just getting in my daily scroll, and I see this poster, 20 women versus Lil RT. It's in Atlanta, and I also saw that Reddit logo in the bottom right. I don't know what Reddit has to do with this, but I just looked at it and I thought it was a troll. But then about a week ago, I was scrolling through
because they pushed it on Reddit too. You can stream live on Reddit. I don't. I may actually start doing that, but you can stream live on Reddit. You can't. It can happen. Let's go.
Twitter again, and I seen a clip from this 20v1, and when I tell you, I was shocked.
Hey. What's your name? Tayden. What's your favorite color? Blue.
Okay. All right, Nick.
Now, this video was made by a YouTuber by the name of Mike Adelaboo.
So, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I get the whole process of it. And unless, like, I'm sure this motherfucker will show some egregious clips. It doesn't look like he was asking or, you know, promoting like adult content or even teenage content. It just seems like this motherfucker just has an issue with the whole idea of these black YouTubers are saying stuff that I don't really agree with. So it must be all the black YouTubers. But let's go.
Who's pretty much another variant of like No Love Mar, Ryan with the Sauce, all those cornball 20v1 tubers. A majority of his content just revolve around 20v1s. Like if we look at his last 12 videos, you can see that he did nothing else but 20v1s. And before the 20v1s, this man was basically just doing the find your matches and putting his friends on freaky blind dates. Like he was basically just doing this cornball content pretty much. And I guess 20v1s got super boring. So
wait, why is he mad? Is he mad because he ain't get called up for a casting call? I mean, like, he may have to get on the casting couch, but, you know, he mad because he didn't get on the casting call? I'm sorry. Just help me out with this. Help me out with this one. But let's go.
we just had to spice it up by adding children to the mix. You may be thinking like, oh Cam, you might be overreacting, you know? Maybe this 20v1 isn't that bad. No, it's exactly what you think. This is a children's dating show. This man literally held a children's rizzing competition. This is not the TikTok Rizz party. This is the YouTube Kids Rizz party. None of these kids are over the age of 13 years old. What was going through this man's head when he was thinking of this video? Man, 20v1s are getting dead, man. Let's ask.
Okay, yeah, here's the thing. Please explain how this relates to black people besides him being black. Like, seriously, this is doing a whole, like, well, you know, black. All right, let's go.
Some children to the mix. Like, bro, what the heck? What's crazy is this man also added boys to the mix to make it seem like Lil RT was there to find friends, when we know the true intentions of this. Like I said, this is a children's dating show. This freaky ass cornball got a room full of kids to try and rizz up Lil RT. Is that not weird?
So wait. I'm sorry. He did what? He said, well, no, you're trying to find friends and let's get you some friends. Like, I mean, like, I need to show clips of the questions he told him to ask or something like that, or the questions that he told him to ask. Please. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like he was auditioning them for anything different, but maybe I'm wrong. I just like this. And what does this have to do with this man about black creators? Just like, there's so many questions. I have so many questions. Let's continue.
I want to know what adults allowed their kids to get on this video. I genuinely want to know. Like, this is actually insane.
Oh, shit.
Like, bro, just let these kids be kids. Why are we putting kids on dating shows? That is weird. Especially 20v1s. I find it so insane.
No, it is weird. It's weird as fuck. But, like, it's weird that you would associate this with a black problem. Well, let's go.
Saying how much Lil RT has been used and abused and just exploited through the black community. Y'all need to stop using and abusing this kid for your own financial gain and just let him be a child, bruh. Why do we need videos of Lil RT swiping dudes for his mom or assisting dudes in a 20v1 or even Lil RT being on a 20v1? Nobody needs this content.
You ever think that this man may be his cousin? I'm sorry. Hold on. You got this man in so many videos. Maybe he's a cousin that they just trying to use his popularity like any celebrity. Dude, like, I get it. This is fucked up. Like, I mean, like, you kind of like 10 years late for the whole like outrage for people for like studios to use kids for their own motherfucking profit. Like, I mean, like, where's this protest for Nickelodeon? Like really, like, where's this protest for the Disney Channel? And I know that sounds like whataboutism, but it's just like the fact that he just goes to, well, it's a black people thing, and that's a thing. Like, no, dog, stop. But let's continue.
What's crazy is, at the end of this Lil RT 20v1, this man has the audacity to say,
Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all want to do another one, or y'all just talk to me, chat. Let me know.
Man, I just held the latest dating show for children, man. If y'all want another one, make sure to tag your little cousin in the comment section, tag little Timmy, tag your little sister, any kid, I want them all. Like, dog, read the room. Nobody wants another Lil RT 20v1 or another children's dating show. You know this video is bad when this man turned off the entire comment section. This man probably got tons of hate for this, and I'm not.
If it's a this is how many subscribers does this dude have? Like, if it's a video featuring kids and you say that, the comment section is automatically turned off by YouTube. Like, this is the shit that I'm talking about. It's just purposefully motherfucking inflammatory. And it's because black person. I don't know what else to say other than just like, this man seems like he's just, you know, trying to, instigate a fight with some of these black creators. Well, let's go.
Not gonna lie, this hate is justified. And if you thought that was bad, well, let me tell you that these 20v1s get even worse. Because there's actually this 20v1 with this rapper that goes by the name of Finesse 2x, and it starts off as your average 20v1 that you'd see on Black YouTube. But then halfway through, Finesse 2x starts off as your average 20.
Sneeze. I need you to sneeze. Sneeze for me. All right, let's.
One that you'd see on Black YouTube. But then halfway through, Finesse 2x son came in with them on the second round to basically just stick by his father's side while he's talking to these women. And the way that these women and Finesse 2x talk right in front of this child is actually weird. It's genuinely disgusting.
So after you nut, do you stay hard or you get soft?
First, this is not a conversation to be having on the internet. In front of any adults other than the one you're having a conversation with. I'm sorry. These are conversations to have either in DM, over Messenger, and Discord calls when you're actually planning to do the thing. But like, for real. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What? All right. All right, let's go.
That junkie is soft. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna go for about 40 minutes for that junkie for round 2.
You might not take 40 minutes with me.
Cap.
I'm just trying to see what's the freakiest shit.
In front of the kid? No, that's bad. That is fucking bad. Yeah, no, that's bad. But I think the problem isn't, again, the black YouTubers being black. It's the fact that he's having this conversation in front of his kid. Again, what does this have to do with them being black? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. If you have a problem with the 20v1s or the dating shows online, say that. But what does this have to do with them being black?
Man, one time, right? On God, this a bitch from Atlanta, cuz she married now. On God, I had a bitch with E-Nick. right?
Yeah.
Man, that bitch got off that start sucking my toe, cuz.
If you spit my mouth right now, you gonna have to leave this home and me right though. Since you said when you got out, mess with some skinny girls.
Right.
So what would you say?
The only reason why I can't get skinny girls out my head no more, right? Cause one time, right, man, I was hitting the bitch from the front, right? And man, she just got the squirting everywhere, my head up.
I feel so.
I mean, like, this is not a conversation that a kid should be listening to, at least not with some euphemisms and other colloquial words being thrown around there. All right, let's go.
Bad for this kid because,
son, look at your new stepmommy for a week. But what does this have to do with him being black? What does this have to do with the creators being black? You are on a rabbit hole, and you started what? This is it, but this is the real rabbit hole. This makes no sense to me.
because you can literally see it in his face. He's not trying to hear any of that. No child is trying to hear this freaky ass conversation, especially coming from one of his own parents. This man's talking about how he be making girls squirt in front of his son. Bro, when I was young, the only thing I knew that squirted was my squirt gun in the closet. Why is this man talking?
That's the only thing that you know. Also know that squirt's probably still. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go.
About how he be making women squirt in front of his son. That's insane. If one of my parents were speaking freaky deaky right in front of me like this, the only option I'd have is to drive off of a cliff at 300 miles per hour in GT.
So here's the thing. I will say this. I have a 17-year-old, and even making illustrations about, jokes about just like, yeah, your daddy needs to go out and do some dating. She looks at me in a moment of disgust, like, I don't want to hear that shit. Mind you, this is a 17-year-old that's actually been open with me about, like, a lot of stuff, her feelings about stuff. But, like, I don't even make the allusion to just joking about something. And it's just like, I don't want to hear about that. And it's just like, cool. So I can't imagine having this conversation in front of, like, well, yeah, I took it and I grabbed it and I was holding it up, and it's like, yeah, no, that's just weird. I never want to watch these shows. I don't want to watch these shows at all because they're brain tumors. Because I would just go have conversations with real persons about, like, about, actually meeting and going out and interacting with people. I don't live vicariously through these dating shows. Also, I'm not an incel. Like, let's be honest with you. A lot of the reasons why these are popular is because they want to make fun of the slutty women, and, like, no, it's distasteful for me.
GTA, of course. And if you thought that it's disgusting hearing people talk about these sexual acts during these 20v1s, what about them actually doing these sexual acts? There's literally a 20v1 with the rapper JP, and mid 20v1, this man got that MW3 dome, if you catch my drift. Basically, he was just yapping it up with these girls, and this girl was...
What does this have anything to do with them being a black creator? What does this have anything to do with them being a black creator? Oh, he got his knob polished, and so he's bad because black.
I was talking about how she's got that Gawk 3000, it goes crazy.
So you ever had a gag reflex or no?
Of course.
Yeah.
I've had several.
Oh, I can show you, but I can tell you.
And JP basically said that he needed proof of that Gawk, right? So they go to the back, and this man starts getting gawked off mid 20v1. Number one, this is disgusting, and I feel bad.
Wait, what? How is it disgusting? How is this disgusting? How is this disgusting? I'm gonna need y'all to cut that part out. I was like I'm gonna need y'all to cut that part out, but I'll be back in like 5 minutes though. We're not putting that particular one. It's gonna be 19 versus 1 this time. It's gonna be 19 versus 1. I should have did this before I came, and I would have made a good choice based on just having a clear head. All right, let's go.
For this woman's parents, future kids, and anybody that associates with her. And number two, the fact that all these grown men are just standing around eavesdropping, listening to another man get his meat slurped up is completely...
That's because they're lame. Like, that's because they're lame. What does that have to do with them being black? Like, for real, man. This is what's irritating about this cat. He sit back to just like, oh, we will because they're black. They do ignorant shit on the internet. This is fucking stupid. Let's go.
really odd to me. These dudes literally look like some cheerleaders, bro. They're outside the door like, oh my gosh, JP, you're really getting...
No, cheerleaders will be in there fucking a guy. They look like lames. Like, for real, they look like lames. Like, that's how that works.
Your meat slurped off right now. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And if you thought that 20v1 was bad, well, it gets even worse because there was also this other 20v1 where this girl literally spit into one of the other contestants' mouths to basically show how freaky she was.
Nah, you can do it. You can do it.
I mean, have you seen Blind Date before? Like, look, have you seen Cheaters before? Like this is just reality TV. Again, okay.
What's your November?
Go right now, let it go.
He like that.
When I tell you that clip almost...
What does that have to do at all with them being black? I'm sorry, like, what does that have to do with that at all? Let's go.
Clip almost made me throw up. Oh my, I just stopped myself right there. Seeing that...
Okay, first of all, he was obviously like it because he was like, let the spit fly. And she was thick too. I better be careful. I may summon a wild Vegeta. But for real, I just what? Like, you were disgusted by a man like and a woman exchanging spit? Okay, I mean, like, you know, you like what you like, you know. All right, let's go.
Clip, it's disgusting. These 20v1s need to stop. Like, when are we gonna wrap these up? I feel like they've had their time, you know? 20v1s were cool at one.
Don't watch them. If people were watching them, they're making their money. If this video would have been like, I hate 20v1s, then we wouldn't have a problem. He wouldn't get such a backlash that he is. But he said 20v1s are specifically black people thing, and the reason why they're specifically black people thing because reasons, and I hate 20v1s. This is what this video is.
Point when the Sidemen was doing them, when Jubilee was doing them. But do we really got to continue to make these? You White Room warriors need to stop. This content is just bottom of the barrel. Can we think of some...
Wait, so that just... Here. Hold on.
At one point when the Sidemen was...
So it was a black content creator doing it. Okay, let's go.
Doing them when Jubilee.
That they are the whitest people, and there is white. And I don't mean that as an insult. Let me just kind of roll it back. They are the most just liberal arts college people there is. They are not the black community, the black YouTube. That's not what they are. Again, it is something that people found popular that people are making money off of. Again, if you say, like, this is the true meat of the video. He hates 20v1s. Cool. Great. But what is that have to do with being a black YouTuber?
He was doing them. But do we really got to continue to make these? You White Room warriors need to stop. This content is just bottom of the barrel. Can we think of something else? Oh wait, we did think of something else. Pop the Balloon. If you're unfamiliar with Pop the Balloon, basically it's like the new 20v1s. And how...
Again, what does this have to do with anyone being black? He says black YouTube has gotten even worse. What does this have to do with anybody being black other than the people that are doing it and participating in it? The people who are making the content and participating in it. Yeah, Jubilee has done major online damage. But let's go.
How it works is a bunch of contestants line up with a balloon in their hand, and each round a person comes out, and if a person with the balloon likes you, then they don't pop the balloon, but if they don't like you, then they pop the balloon, and they explain why they popped it. Now I will say, I did like Pop the Balloon, because there are a lot of funny moments in there. Like,
so it just sounds like you like reality trash TV, but it gets old to you quickly. But what does this have to do with being a black content creator?
Like when an ugly dude walks in, and the whole room just sounds like the 4th of July.
Alright, so like, ladies, how y'all feeling based on...
Wait.
I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of this man's like way he looks, but like the way these chicks was. I'm sorry. It's just like I'm sorry. I mean, like, my man's, where's your neck end and your chin begin? I mean, like, I know I'm chubby. I got I at least got a hairline right here, and pronounced, but just like even the host is looking like, oh. Let me actually get that picture. Oh God. Oh God. Let's go.
The fuck? Like, that is peak comedy. Or when that one dude who looked like a Ninja Turtle was just cooking all the women on there.
Your name and age and why.
Oh. Oh, plumber Aaron the plumber. This motherfucking convicted ass, stalking ass, motherfucking woman beating ass motherfucker. If you haven't seen the coverage on this motherfucker, Duke the Don has actually done a great series of videos on this motherfucker. Yeah, no, this is this motherfucker, like, then people start calling him Ninja Turtle, and he played into the meme, and people were actually just saying to be mean, and people were just like, yeah, no, this loser motherfucker. All right, let's go.
You ended up popping your balloon?
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoos?
No, I'm looking at.
The reason why, because he probably hopes to be as big as cash.app so he can actually get on cash.app. That's the reason why. He probably considers cash.app one of the good ones.
The hair on your arms.
That was pretty funny, There's some pretty funny moments with those. But now.
So, and this is the thing. Like, you can just tell from his explanation of what he liked to watch. He doesn't mind the shit being performatively cruel. He doesn't. He's just saying, well, I don't like the 2v1s anymore, but when you performatively cruel against people, then yeah. Or when you remind me that I can't get the dome that I want to, then it's bad. Like, this dude, this is just his personal axe to grind, and it has nothing to do with Black YouTube. But let's go.
Now, I feel like the format is just becoming way too overused. Why does everything have to involve balloon popping? The other day, I seen a dude playing Pop the Balloon in Roblox, and that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is that they got the actual white room in Roblox as well. Like, bro, this.
He doesn't get it. Like, what? Like, for real, he doesn't get it. I'm sorry. It's just like, it makes no sense to me about this cat. This cat is just like, it's popular. People are gonna try to make money off something that's popular. That's a thing that happens. Oh my God, this is just okay. Let's go.
This is getting out of hand, bruh. These white rooms need to be put to an end, dog. Whoever has a hold of these white rooms, they gotta start charging more. They gotta start charging like an arm and a leg rather than money. Because if I see one more video in a white room, I'm actually gonna flip. Especially these blind dates. I seen a dude doing blind dating based off baby pictures. Is that not weird, bro? Especially coming from these freaky ass channels, that's even weirder. There are so many creative things you can do on YouTube.
Maybe he about to get to the reason for this shit. Because this is irritating me, because I know it's part of it is clickbait of it's the Black creators, but if you have a problem with watching slop content, don't watch slop content. Right now, you can look at my motherfucking YouTube history, and you can actually see, outside of my research for like doing shit like, getting certain trophies in the games, most of my shit is just like reaction videos, like, actual content reaction videos, not people content, but studio reaction videos, gameplay reviews, shit like that. But with this dude algorithm is just like, well, I watch a lot of these videos, and so it's the only thing that I see. This is the shit I'm talking about. But let's go.
And you're telling me that blind dating based off baby pictures is the best you can think of? That is insane. What's crazy is this freakiness on Black YouTube is also transitioning over to Twitch. And if we know one thing about Twitch, they could not give a singular F about freakiness on their platform.
They literally have one of their biggest streamers, not Asmongo, Amaran, who is a OF model. What are you talking about? Oh my God. This motherfucker is just why? Why is this dude being the ultimate pick me? I'm at least one of the good ones. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Twitch would let a woman put jelly beans up her booty hole if it meant that they were getting 6 Prime subs by the end of that stream. Twitch could not care less. That being said, a little bit ago, Deshae Frost, a large black content creator, also former actor, was getting that—
Wait, is that the dude that was getting a oral fixation relieved on stream? Like, that has nothing to do with him being black. What the hell? And let's not talk about Kick. Oh my God. Oh God. Let's go.
That MW3 dome live on stream for content.
It just sounds like he's upsetty spaghetti that people are getting their mouth filled with meat and he's not, or he can't get his meat filling mouths.
Oh my God. She tracing my shit.
And what's crazy is, this isn't even this man's first time, because he's done it before.
Ruby Heat.
You who?
Ruby Heat. Like Miami Heat, Ruby Heat.
Ruby. That's your first name? Like all together Ruby Heat?
That's my stage name.
What's your real? I want to know your real name. I like really want to get to know you.
What's your—
I'm sorry, the person that was under my desk. No, for real? Like, for real? And, like, what does this have to do with him being black? What?
real name?
Bryson.
Caitlin.
Like the bright sun.
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Okay, Bryson and Caitlin take. All right, so look, if you was to describe yourself as a Halloween candy, what would you be?
Oh. She said, what is it with these dudes getting the dome mid-stream / mid-recording? Like, is the—
Because they're exhibitionists, you dumb fuck. Like, for real. They like showing off. It's a kink. I know it's something that you probably don't understand because you don't probably get women, but it's a kink. They're doing it for the shock value. They're doing it because it turns them on more. They're doing it because people will say, oh, look, you're doing it. They're getting attention. That's a thing that people do. Fuck, this is motherfucking stupid. Let's go.
The dome that necessary where you need to get it mid-recording?
Yes. Let's go.
Recording session or stream? Like, how necessary is the dome? That's all I want to know. That sounds crazy. Wait, that sounds insane. Now, am I—
Wait. He doesn't understand. All right, let's go.
Surprised that Deshae Frost is getting dome midstream? Not at all, because this is the same man that made a video about his little sister getting a BBL. And also the same guy who made a video basically acting like he walked in on his mom creating freaky content. And I say acting because the video is obviously fake.
Oh, they put the ice on your ass. Oh, that shit sexy as hell, man.
Wait, I'm sorry. People do skits online? What? That's a thing that happens? No. What? Look, homie. I'm gonna say this. There are a group of creators that like all work with the same actors and actresses that like call them the great like Atlanta verse or some shit like that. They're black creators too, or you know, like is that a problem because they do that shit? They make plays and shit. Like for real. Again, what does this have to do with any of this? Have to do with them being black?
Bro, this smell hella good though. What? Bro, what? Bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? What is going on?
I told everybody to be upstairs, bro. We're recording, we're doing something, bro.
You told me to come over here. You told me to come over here. You told me to come over here and get some food.
And if you thought that the freakiness from Deshae Diddy stops right there, well, we're just getting started because his freakiness continues. You got this man falling on a woman's butt on stream.
Stay up, bro. Mom, you gotta clean this shit up over here like this, for real.
You got this man biting on a woman's butt.
Why are you taking so long? Oh wait, don't mind me.
This is literally all set up. Can he not tell like reality TV? This is just reality TV. Only a few more minutes.
Nah. They gonna flip this, but fuck, I don't give a fuck. That bitch tastes good.
You got this man recording a half-naked woman running across the street, and then you also got this man forcefully humping a woman on Kaisanat's stream.
Fumble.
Yes!
Fumble.
Yes!
What the?
That's a setup. You know it's a setup. What is wrong with you? I hate to tell you, dog. Santa Claus isn't real. There's no such thing as a tooth fairy. The Easter Bunny, the motherfuckers, they taste good glazed with a side of shepherd's pie. Like, what the fuck? Like, does he not realize that this, like, shit like this is set up? Again, this motherfucker is just saying, look, black YouTuber, and come up with the most ridiculous examples of the shit. Let's go.
It's that fucking easy. It's that easy.
This is how you know it was a setup, because she jumped and covered herself right here because she was about to pop out. This is a setup.
Why is this man so freaky? Deshae Frost, you need to be neutered, bro. This man reminds me of one of those dogs that just hump everything.
I smell hater. I smell hater.
Why is this man so horny, bro? This man is the freakiest frog in the pond. If a bag of flour had a BBL, I'm convinced that Deshae Frost is crushing that in a heartbeat. No questions asked. All that being said, I find it insane how us as a black community have stooped to a new low in content creation where we're putting 10-year-olds on dating shows, getting dome on stream, and scamming our audiences with the fake Cash App in every single video. Like, this is just odd behavior and it's gotta stop. What is the point of having little RT on a dating show? Who is this content even for, and why does it have 43,000 likes? And also the sexualization of all this content. Why does it always have to be freaky, or why does it always have to have these like weird twists? Like I said, there's many phenomenal black content.
So, and this is like, and I'll let him finish. We'll let him finish this last little point. Okay, RDC World 1 up here. I don't know who these are. This is some sort of podcast. I don't know who these motherfuckers are. I just don't. Is this like the cash.app expanding universe? But dude was just part of the cast. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go. Yeah, cause ain't that like on set or whatever, the motherfucker who like, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Content creators out there, but the ones that aren't phenomenal literally are just terrible. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All that being said,
last video I did, I actually tagged this cat in it. So yeah, it's one of those things where like, this is just like, what does this have to do with people being black? And if it was just a black folks thing, I showed you examples where it's not just a black folks thing. It's popular and people watch it because it's trash TV. Who fucking really watches the Kardashians and thinks, oh, they're entertaining? No, they watch the shit because they want to be like them. His views are just totally like, well, all black creators do this except for a few. Some of them are actually the good ones. RDC World is one of, like, they are the most, I mean, like, they use the, N-word, and I know I can use it, I just don't use it, the most on anything. They are a group of admittedly hood motherfuckers who made it out the hood through their creativity, through their ability, through their, just unbelievably, way of just like getting people to make memes or getting an idea. But they are some of the blackest black people that you will meet. It's not about blackness. It's about the shit that you don't like. And quite frankly, to literally equate the lack of creativity to them being black is just a racist fucking trope. But anyway, guys, we're gonna cut this video segment here. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good stuff. Remember, I have a Patreon that you can actually join. It's as little as $1 a month, and we're gonna cut this segment here. Oh man, this is tiring. This is tiring. Like, just to see that, it's tiring. All right, we got one more video, guys, and then I gotta break for lunch. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been fun. Give me a second. All right, so. All right, so let's do this. Let's talk about this. I feel like I have to do this all the time, but like I play video games. As a matter of fact, I'm doing more gaming streams in the middle of the week. Usually after I come back from my physical training and giving myself a little bit more time to recover and just doing a gaming stream. It is going back to the roots of my channel, as well as talking about certain things and ideas that I've always wanted to talk about. One of the biggest issues that I have is what's going on with the gaming community and this whole DEI bullshit. What I mean by that is so many people are complaining about DEI, and it actually just reveals the truth that they've only been gaming for the last 5 to 7 years. Because a lot of these motherfuckers are just girls in my video games, and it's just fucking stupid. And well, we recently covered a cat by the name of JT the Concept. And this concept is he's a whiny little coward. And so this is a video he came out with not that long ago, about a month ago, and I really wanted to cover it, but I had to do the original video where we, talked about his take on the Ghost of Yotei. You can actually find it in the comment up here somewhere. And well, let's see his response to that video. And yeah, we're gonna see how well that take was, shall we?
You guys are sad. Just a bunch of incels getting mad over nothing. This game is gonna be fire. Y'all gonna miss out because of doo-doo politics.
Which is true. A lot of people, especially with the Ghost of Yotei or the AC, the Assassin's Creed Shadows. Yeah, well, black person in game so bad. Woman hold sword so bad. It's a thing. But I stopped at 10 seconds into it, but let's go.
What the f is an incel? Why? What the f? Y'all motherfuckers boycotting this game just because the only female that's ever touched you is your mother is hysterical.
All right, let's go.
Think I don't get no pussy or something? Being mad about a female protagonist in a different story is nothing less than incel behavior. There's that word again. What the f does incel mean?
This motherfucker has 125,000 subscribers. Oh no, I was reading that completely wrong. This motherfucker has 15,000 subscribers. He knows what an incel means. If he's been on the internet for anything longer than fucking 5 years, he knows what an incel is. This is a motherfucking lie. And he knows the perception that he's putting off. But let's continue.
This is a performance for the cameras and for me, a woman, because this is a chat room of incels, virgins spread across 3 continents.
Interesting.
These are my friends. This guy's name, we call him Prince, bald already. This is a guy named Dank. He's a compulsive liar.
So they got incel as his definition. Okay.
Yeah, Joey's.
All right, let's see if he understands why people were saying this. But let's go.
This vice bitch still there, written by fuck you. And that's just how we talk, though. Like this bitch, that nigga, this, that. It's.
I'm sorry. This motherfucker, who is suburban, is all outside, cannot say the N-word. I'm sorry. He doesn't even know how to roll the A the correct way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, you don't get the pass. Not because I think you're being racist. I just think you don't know how to say the word correctly. No.
It's just like vulgar. And you could call that toxic, but we're all desensitized to it.
Before doing so, he posted a 141-page manifesto, mostly blaming women for not having sex with him.
And see, here's the thing. I will say this. You can quote unquote get pussy. But if you acted like these motherfuckers who mad at women and mad at women ain't knowing they place, dog, you are incel. I'm sorry. You act in a role. Look at Myron. Myron has big incel energy. He claims to be having sex with so many women. He claims to have a girlfriend. I think he's really in a closet, and he's not getting the attention he wants. You know, most like it's okay. Like I mean, like he has no room to like store his clothes because he's in the closet. Like it's okay, Myron. You can come out. You know, put your clothes back in the closet. You step out the closet. It's okay. We all know that you like men. It's okay. We don't think less of you. We think less of your behavior.
Slaughter every single spoiled, stuck-up, blonde slut.
It made him a hero among some incels.
This is what y'all.
Wait. Go back. Rewind and enhance. This motherfucker is laughing because he thinks this shit is funny. He thinks this shit. Yeah, no, like I don't doubt that this motherfucker probably agrees with a lot of the shit. It just seems uncouth. They can't get him the coochie if he actually expresses it.
Spoiled, stuck-up, blonde slut.
It made him a hero among some incels.
This is what y'all calling me?
Yeah, you guys.
Yo, what's going on, people? I've been a part of mental experiment. Let me take these fucking things off. Yeah, I've been a part of a mental experiment to where I've been called. I don't know why I have never researched this word before.
Dude, you got big incel energy. The motherfucker, like, just look at his desk. The one image of a fucking statue is the barely clothed chick from like One Punch Man who is toxic as shit. Like, step on me, mommy. Like the fuck.
I've been called this word on the internet ever since I started making content saying the truth about the gaming industry. And I'm pretty sure like every other person like me who's a normal person who doesn't spend his entire life on the internet, there's certain words that's going to perplex you a little bit, because when we go out in the real world, we don't experience half the shit we get on the internet, because it's like another world on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you literally are doing the thing. And I'm sorry, there have been a lot of people who have, it's news stories. These motherfuckers reach out and touch people in their school with shiny metal objects. It is a term and a word that people know. You playing dumb about the shit lets me know that yo ass knows what it is, but you just don't like the characterization of it. Let's go.
I've been getting hit with this word lately, and it's the word that's interests me because I don't understand it. I've been called an incel basically because of my video that I made for Ghost of Yotei, right? I guess that's how you say the name, Ghost of Yotei, the next Ghost of Tsushima game. So apparently because I actually criticized the game, it wasn't even a criticism. I was saying why people are thinking what they're thinking about Ghost of Tsushima 2 and why they're being distrustful.
No, you motherfucker. You literally was having an issue with the fact that, oh, the woman in the video game, oh, or they're trans, and she, they didn't like the way, like, yeah, no, you were being that person. But let's continue.
At the fact that there's a female protagonist when it could clearly be Jin, but because of where the climate is today, people are going to be standoffish when they see another girl boss. It's just going to be the truth. But because
the fact that he actually says that it's a female protagonist and she's a girl boss, dude, you're doing a fucking dog whistle. You don't even know if it's a girl boss. You just know that there is a woman holding a sword in the video game. So you think girl boss. And that's the problem. It is literally, well, it must be this because reasons. They did nothing of the story outside that the chick in the video game is being hunted for some reason. That's the only thing that you got in the story. But some kind of reason, some kind of way, girl boss.
As I said this and I had this position, I have gotten an unusual amount of comments calling me an incel or just jumping to the conclusion saying that, you know, people who have a problem with females in the game are incels. Matter of fact, nobody said they had an issue with a woman being in the game. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you a clip of what I just said in my video right now. Do I mind them going a different shift? No, I do not. Do I mind this being a female protagonist? Absolutely not. Matter of fact, I love female protagonists if they're done right. But if they're done to a point to where it's identity politics, to where...
And the problem is, you dumb fuck, there was nothing in the story that was given away at all. You just assume that she's a girl boss based on your prejudging, or you're judging somebody based on the fact that they are women. Literally. That's the problem. I'm going to explain that to you again. In the trailer, there was no story other than somebody saying that you will be hunted. That the protagonist will be hunted. And you think you can get away with it. But you didn't made up in your head that because DEI, this is girl boss. Because of the, you know, actor portraying the mocap character. Not the writers, what the writers have actually said. But because of the actors portraying them. That's why people said that you act all yucky because girl is in video game. But let's continue.
Where you're basically bashing men, to where you're basically trying to prove that anything I can do, a man can, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of bullshit. I don't want to see that. That's done.
That is literally, this is why people say that you act like an incel. You literally said why. I don't mind. You know, sometimes there's a good one, but you know, most of them are just like they want to just smash males and, you know, castrate them and get the rubber band. Get the rubber bands. Time to collect some testicles, like for real. But let's continue.
Nobody ever said that they had an issue with a woman being in a game. Matter of fact, I reiterated it and said that it's not that people have a problem with females in the game. It's the fact that politics are being shoved down our throat. That's the issue.
It's gaming. Politics have forever been shoved down your throat. And again, every time somebody says this, why do they, like, for real, I think they just want a penis shoved down their throat. Politics have forever been in games. You show me a game that politics aren't in that has a story, then we can talk. What do you think the Mongol invasion of the original Ghost of Yotei was about? It was about politics. Stop it. Stop it. Get a grip.
Nobody has an issue. Cellar Blade was my favorite action game this year. What the fuck are we talking about? But the thing is, though, I've been perplexed with this word.
Oh, wait. Your favorite action game of the year was a video game where a woman had half her cheeks out and most of her tits out. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Doc, you not by saying that, you not beating the, the allegations. You're not. Whenever somebody says, I don't mind women in me. I don't like the fact that, they're trying to push an agenda that women are in video games. But I like the one video games where a woman is just has her ass and tits out. Like, you're not beating the allegations, dog. That's not the flex that you think it is. But let's go.
Because whenever I get called something, I take language very seriously. So when I hear somebody use a word towards me, right, I want to know what it means and know why you're saying it to me. I know this is probably petty, and this is probably like, Jay, you don't even need to go down this far because, people being trolls and shit like that. Trust me, I get it. I'm a troll myself. I like to fuck around and stuff like that. I'm doing this to be petty because I want to put in the bulls.
So you know what it's about. You know what it is. You're just doing this to be petty. You're just doing this for content. Okay, just cool. You said it. You admitted you're doing this for content. But you pointing it out doesn't stop the fact that you're actually doing it. You have this big incel behavior.
on what type of people say this word and why they use it against me. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to figure out the context on what this word actually means. I have no clue. I still don't know what this word means. So I'm going to figure out with you guys to actually see what the fuck this word means. So let's see. So apparently I typed up incel, right? And I get this definition right here. It says a member of an online community of young men who consider themselves unable to attract women sexually. Typically associated with views that are hostile towards women and men who are sexually active. So okay, so let me get this straight. So because I said that I understand why people are standoffish because of the shove politics in gaming when it comes to shoving in girl bosses in games, I understand why people are looking sideways.
Again, the fact that you use girl bosses in a derogatory way highlights the idea that you believe that the only time a woman can be in a video game is when they're a sex symbol, and any time outside of that, they're girl bosses. So DEI. That literally you are doing the thing.
Is a ghost of Yotei. I'm a person who is hostile towards women and men who are sexually active. What the fuck? Like, what? Bro, I seriously think that internet people are retarded. I do. I think the people on the internet who are terminally online are literally brain dead, retarded, and no pussy getting people. I'm just going to be real with you because I'm the type of person who is.
Motherfucker, you are on the internet. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Everybody else is like that, but I'm not, even though I'm on the internet. Yeah, sure, dog.
Is brand new to the internet. I'm not too familiar with the terminology that people use. I'm still learning. I get told behind the scenes by my people all the time, and they try to coach me on what this shit means and, you know, this internet terminology and shit. I'm becoming a little bit better, but I'm still perplexed at certain words that people throw at me because it's like, if you knew me in real life, this shit wouldn't even come out of your fucking mouth at all. Like this.
I know motherfuckers in real life. I know cats that, fuck, I am one of the cats. Well, except for when I wasn't, like right now, because I'm trying to do other shit. That get attention from the people that they want to get attention from in all myriad to ways. They don't have a problem with the woman being a protagonist in a video game. They don't have a problem with girl bosses. Only children. Again, let's use the example of Myron. Children like that are the most insecure, self-hating motherfuckers in the world. And even though they claim to get a lot of, you know, attention from the sex that they want to get attention from, you can just feel that insecurity. Anything that threatens their fragile sense of what they think is masculine. Not what, you know, not even what they think. What other people think is masculine is a fucking threat to them. Oh, she said no to me. How dare she? Girl boss, girl boss, girl boss. Hurt my feelings. Seriously. God, this is just stupid. But let's go.
This is a person that's in my comment section. This describes the person who says this shit. You guys are sad, like for real. Just a bunch of incels getting mad over nothing. This game is going to be fire, and y'all are going to miss out because you do politics. So this is a person who's terminally online. This is a person who is literally a person who, I bet you he's a skinny, and I'm just going to be real with you. I'm not saying this to be racist or shit like that. I just know who I'm dealing with. This is probably a skinny white kid who never gets no girls, but he's online talking shit or basically being the arbiter of truth from his side because he's...
Wait. Isn't this a cat? And I remember it. He said that the reason why these men are doing it because they think they can get vagina from women by pretending to be virtuous. Isn't this one of these cats? He said that. It's in a video. Oh my God, it's in a video. I know it's in a video. He literally said this. Wow. Okay. But let's continue.
He's just, I guarantee you, he just looked at my title and said that, and it says Ghost of Yotei has a female protagonist, and he just automatically went to the comment section and just started typing. Because if
everybody that disagree with me, they're just a hater. They're just a hater because they disagree with me because they're just hater. They couldn't watch my video and they couldn't, motherfucker, like, dude. Okay, let's go.
If he literally watched the video, he would have realized that this statement is literally dumb as fuck for you to say underneath my video.
No, You have the mentality of all of these, but they're a girl boss, so they made me uncomfortable. You have that mentality, you ignorant motherfucker. That's why I made the video on you. Fuck it. Let's go.
Yo, so you people just be yapping. I hate it when people who are pussies say these words like they are not the thing that they're trying to accuse you of. Like, I don't understand.
You make videos to get motherfuckers mad online because your fifis are hurt because of reasons. They're trying to destroy men in video games. You're acting like one.
Understand that? How can a person like this guy who's in this video right here? Can I guarantee you, this person right here is a person who will be in my comment section actually saying this shit.
Blaming women for not having sex with him.
I will slaughter every single spoiled, stuck-up, blonde slut.
It made him a hero.
This is the type of person that's in my comment section.
Dog, I'm gonna need to talk to you. I'm gonna need to talk to you. If they're in your comment section, they're in your community. These are your fans if you saying that they're in your comment section so much. I hate to tell you this, but they like watching you because they feel that you validate their position. I know. Yeah, you can't really control your audience when they see your stuff. However, you can make them unwelcome in your community. Your views that you express out of the 2 videos I actually cover with you. Has it been 2 videos? I think it's been 2 videos. Actually give grounds to these motherfuckers. That's a thing. Child. He's a child. He is upset. Oh, you said I don't get no vagina. I get vagina. I'm telling you. I have a girlfriend. She goes to a different school 2 counties away, and you can't meet her because we can only see each other on the weekends. This is literally that energy.
This person right here is literally the people who will call you an incel, even though they're in a group of self-proclaimed virgins. You call yourself virgins, and yet you're calling people incels. Like, the internet is wild to me. It's very fucking wild to me. But you guys are, I swear to God, I'm gonna start clowning you people. As soon as I get people, matter of fact, I'm gonna start having live streams to where I start having people come on, and I guarantee you most people are gonna do it.
Name it. Let's go. Let me see. Has he actually did it? Has he started doing it? Has he started doing it? Oh. No, this is a video game stream. Art stream. Just video game streams. So he hasn't done it. All right, let's go.
Do it because they're gonna want their 2 seconds of fame or whatever the fuck, or they're gonna think they're gonna be able to get me in a conversation, or they're just gonna be trolling. Who knows? But I'm gonna out-troll you. So I'm inviting you to do this. Trust me, we're gonna have these live streams very soon, and it's gonna be entertaining as fuck because I want to have some fun. I just want to understand why people.
Hold on. Yeah, let's do this. Let me just copy this shit because I want him to see this shit. I'm being a troll on the video. Yes, I am.
People who look like this fucking guy right here, who look like this dork right here, who clearly, you can tell no women want this guy. He had to be interesting enough for Vice News to send a female reporter. This is the only female he ever had in his house. This is the only woman that he's probably ever going to come in contact with. And the rest of the time, he's just going to be in his chat log group.
Because this is a chat room of incels.
with self-proclaimed virgins. He literally calls himself virgins.
Dude, I don't fucking care. You have the same mentality. You're saying the same shit. You're the motherfucker that they wish they can actually be, but hold the same views. He treat you bad, but I'll be better. Like, you are literally the he treats you bad version of their gross motherfucking ideology about women and what they can actually do. Seriously, you are doing the example of them. But let's continue.
These are my friends. This guy's name, we call him Prince. Bald already. This is a guy.
These are my friends. Oh my God. See, look, I am trying to make fun of them. These people, bro, I'm telling you right now, we need to start shaming these people. We need to start shaming fucking weirdo people. We can't just.
Hence the hate comments that you have on your video. Shaming weirdo people. Dag, it's almost as if people are doing it to you. Let's go.
Ignore it. And I had people telling me in my comment section, Jay, you don't even have to go down this hill. You don't even have to go down this path. I get it and shit like that. But no. I'm telling you right now, it's because we turn the other cheek. The reason why these guys are running so rampant and the reason why they have so much power. These people used to get.
Wait, they so weak. Oh my God, they're so weak, but they have so much power. What? They're weak, but it's like, okay, let's go.
Get bullied back in the day. And I'm not saying bullying is a good thing. I do believe there should be a chain of command. I believe there should be a check system to where it comes to a point to where these people need to get smacked up. And I'm not saying like literally smacked up. Yeah, it could be that, because if you run your fucking mouth like this guy.
Fuck the people that support him. I just want you to know, okay? Just in case you're confused or it seems like I'm, you don't.
Dog. Wait, what? Oh no, a black person that's a Trump supporter. Oh, if that's. Oh, no, dude. The lepers are going to eat your face, you fucking idiot.
Whatever. If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you end up, getting blown away or whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter. I am. 100.
Wait. Did this motherfucker who was just 2 minutes ago talking bad about somebody else get mad because he gets talked about? What type of snowflake material is this shit? Why is he being a whiny little bitch because people are making fun of him? I thought he was a troll. The fuck? You said something to hurt my feelings. Not a time to throw hands. Oh, wow. Oh. Wow.
100%.
I literally believe the only reason why they say shit like that is because they never been touched. I am a type of person who is a person that believe in consequence. I believe if you say something, if you do something, you deserve the consequences that
you made a video, people insulted you. What is you talking about? You are getting exactly what you fucking are prescribing. Oh, he said something to hurt my feelings. Time to throw hands. You're a fucking child. You're a fucking coward. And you fucking are intellectually fucking lazy. Or, in other words, you're stupid that you get baited into a fight. Because I tell you this now. That petty motherfucker that you put on your screen, Destiny, cool. You coming at him like you gonna throw hands? He's not one of those weak type liberals. He believes in 2A. He believes in 2A. So while you threatening people about running their mouth and getting in trouble and dealing with consequences, you gonna run your mouth the wrong motherfucking way. And again, he's gonna believe in his 2A. Go for it, motherfucker. Because you are setting this stage of what people should be judged by. Cool. I'm just saying, that is not a motherfucker that you want to actually play around with. I know he seems soft and he likes kissing boys as Zico put it, but don't believe he goes to the fucking range and he's in Florida. As we know, motherfuckers in Florida that seem soft will pull out something on you, and I don't mean a card. Did he just do that shit? Oh God. Did he just do that? He just like oh wow. That is awesome. Awesome. Hold on, guys. Oh God. It's like I don't want you to like I as a friend of the channel actually said with talking about another person, like Florida motherfuckers, they are like, even if they didn't originally start in Florida, something in the water actually gets them. Like, for real, they come out and be like yo, we down in Florida, right? You gonna come knocking and you gonna be leaving leaking. Like, I'm not saying anything, but like, yeah, okay. All right, let's go. Hold on. I just needed to I just needed to actually get that screen capture for the thumbnail. Let's go.
Actually follows with what you did. And the reason why incels like this have the balls to call people like me an incel is because they never been smacked or anything, or been in a dangerous situation to begin with. Because I don't see how that will even come out your mouth. You won't even hear me say,
you call me, you say I don't get no coochie. I'm gonna prove you right by smacking you. Wow. How dare you say I don't get no coochie? I get coochie all the time. I get coochie all the time. And you assaulted me, I'm gonna smack you around. Dog, don't do it. Don't do it. All right, let's go.
Say the word incel. I didn't even know what it meant. Matter of fact, I'm outside probably, I would say like 7 days a week. 7 days a week, probably for like 9 or 10 hours a day, I'm outside. And I never run into a person.
Going to work does not equate you being outside, dog. I'm sorry. Like, so... All right, let's go.
And I'm around dangerous people. I've never been called an incel. I've never been called anything like this. So that's why it's baffling to me for a person who's never been on the internet to finally get on the internet and get a little popular.
I'm done with this. Like, I'm done with this. He's whining that somebody said he don't get no coochie, dog. He's like really upset about it. He's upsetty spaghetti. He's upsetty spaghetti about it. I'm wow. Okay, yeah, I'm done. He's up sketty. He made a 18-minute video crying that somebody called him an incel. I don't know what else to say. Moral of the story is, if you have to tell somebody you're not something, chances are you are. Your actions prove it. But anyway, we're gonna let this video segment here. Like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video. All right, guys. So, thanks for watching. I had fun today, and I'm sorry I couldn't get the multi-stream on Twitch as well as here now, but I do want to say thank you, guys. Yeah, no, leftist media, like, they are sorely needed. A lot. It is sad, and it's just like, I try to be the leftist media that I want to be, that I want to see. I don't get into many news stories, and I know I can. It's just right now the current I don't have resources to be like news media. And to me, that's a little bit dry. I will never be the model of that, but like, yeah, we definitely need newer leftist media. Hopefully it'll turn out much different than what we got now. I just hope it's not too late, or we're past the point where it's damaging to our country as much as it is right now. But you know, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep trying to make it a better for the shit that I do. But I do want to say thank you guys for watching today. Keep in mind, check out a poll that I'm gonna put out later in the day, and let me know what you guys think of it on my community post. And I'm gonna have to go and make me some lunch because I'm hungry as shit. But thank you guys for watching, and peace.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. I'm probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other. Then people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other. They find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy people. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right, absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's all
gone. Is that
gone.
what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.